have like nuggets and shit. Hopefully. So we should still have like plenty of food access. But if I can be obnoxious with a car for like 5 minutes, I can probably get some zombies out of the place. I will probably recommend that when I get up there with like the car horn and shit that everybody just like mutes for a minute. But we'll see how many of these she can carry for the moment. Doing pretty good. Like, it's hurting her and stuff. I do want her to have a sleep. I just don't want her to sleep in the middle of the day. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Put what we can in the car. So, let's put as many as we can around the place. Whatever we can fit, we'll take back. Whatever we can't fit, we'll leave behind. Okay, I think that's everything, so I can unequip that for a second. I could carry this. We could just go, because it does look like it's going to let me do it. Fuck it, we're going to carry it. We're going to take this back up home. That will probably get us up by... Well, I'll put it in the cars on the way. Put in the cars that have got the keys and shit that work. Which reminds me, I'll have to get the car key out of here, wherever I put it. I think I put it in the boot. There's also a bunch of like trash in this car too I need to get rid of. That one's also boarded up too. We'll have to come back and have a look at that. But I'd like to get a faster car, but I also appreciate that I'm not like flying around corners and like rolling shit. It's really nice. I also did roll the car. It is actually possible to roll your car in Project Zomboid. For anybody that doesn't know that, yeah, you can. Just takes a little bit of effort, which is very much like on par with how I drive everything. Well, hello. So there's a nice big cluster. Now, if I could get my hands on a couple of cars, I don't really want to do in the taxi, but I did break the window for this, and it is a good looking car. Oh, let me skip up next to taxi. It doesn't have sirens or anything, but let's hop out of that. Let's get some fuel in this. First things first. I don't need to add much. I just need to add a little bit so it can drive. She could really do it for sleep though. Okay. So I want to take that car. Let's drop all these. And you drop that. And you get your bat out. Now, how's this car looking? Because this one's pretty much smick, I believe. I don't really want to destroy this one if I can. Because it's beautiful. 100%. Okay, give me one other... Actually, give me like 2. I'll see what I can do with getting these into a couple of cars. Because I think we can't get into the one that's up there. I want to be able to get into those buildings. There's a couple of zombies down here. There's a fair few zombies down there, but I want to look at this little blue car. It's not super strong, but I reckon I could use it if I can get into it. I couldn't check these cars before. There's a big cluster here. So what I want to do is I want to check if I can get in. If I can, I'll just draw out some zombies and mow down a few. It's got a little bit of fuel and it drives by the look of it. Can I get in? It's one that I can get into. It is. No key. Okay, and I don't have the thing to do that. Okay, hold on. It's the key inside. It's probably on a person. Hold on, there's a rosewood thing. Can you read that? I can hear a zombie coming up on me. I don't like it. Empty bottle. Bandage, give me that. Okay. No point doing up this car. I should be able to sneak past this group down this way. I should be health-wise fine for a minute. One of these works, but doesn't have fuel, and I've got to just figure out which one it is. I am for the moment, but she needs sleep. I'm just trying to find a car to be obnoxious with for a minute. One that drives, that just needs fuel, because I've got fuel now. This one's got a shit battery, but if it drives... Hold on, is this one that's got the key? Is this the one that I had the key and I left it in my other car? Yeah, it looks like the one that's got the key. Alright, hold on. I need to go get the key out of my car. Because I want to mow down some zombies. in a moment. This car's got fuel in it and it's basically pristine except for the missing back window. This one's my car that I found. It drives pretty slow though. I'm pretty sure I put my spare key, there it is, give me that, for that car, which I'm happy enough to use to mow down zombies if it works. I don't give a shit which car I get. It's gonna be probably obnoxiously loud for a hot minute in a minute. But I wanna get rid of some zombies. Yeah, this is the car that's got fuel. Give it some fuel. I think it's silly how much damage vehicles take from running over zombies. Yeah. But I don't intend to keep this one. Alright, I need you to unequip that. So she's got one on her. I realistically need that to be in like your bag or something. She should have enough fuel. Okay, her engine's not great. She's got enough fuel. Alright. Let's see if I could get some speed up on this thing, because it's kind of slow too, honestly. This group down here, I'm sorry for everybody's eardrums. This is just going to be annoying for a minute. Don't get out of the car, love. Need you back in that car. What is it? That one. There we go. Now, I did learn something interesting, that they only come to where you like beep initially. So I need you guys to come up to me. I need that group to come over here too, actually. Hold on. You guys come over here too. That guy's coming down. And I want the other group. They should all come over to here where it's getting loud. I'll come back to them in a second. I know you're doing all the dramatic music. I want you to come this way too. I want them out of the school. That's what I want. If I can. You guys are basically nearly where I want you to be. That's a lot of zombie. Come on. As long as this thing doesn't conk out, I'm pretty much fine. I recall right, I gotta go on the side that's not for the driver's side. Because that destroys the fucking driver's door and shit. When you guys are ready, you guys keep coming this way. Should be able to wipe out like a good decent amount of years here. I want to get them the fuck out of the school so I can loot the school. I need you guys over here as well. I'm like knocking one zombie around. I don't care for this car, I don't need it. I'm sure it would have been a great boot, but I need them to come to me. There we go. I shouldn't have to do this for too long, realistically. Like, the engine and everything's still pretty good. Plus, I now also have that taxi too, which is in really nice condition. Whoops. The stop sign does stop you. Let's bring them up a bit. They're coming out of the school though, that's what I want. I'm also going to go around the front and do this to them as well. I just got to be careful with that pole. That pole and that stop sign are a bit of an issue. Sorry, that one kind of went a little bit further than I thought. You're taking forever, love. There you go. Yeah, I know like the cars take a considerable amount of damage and shit when you do this. But at the same time, like if I don't care about the car, the only problem I've got is I am killing an awful lot of them on the ground. I could have killed them up in this car park and that would have gone a lot better, you know. If I had have drawn them all up here and killed them, I wouldn't drive over them later. I just got like 4 more here to kill and then we'll go around the front side. This guy. I did manage to do it where I had like, I was going donuts basically around like this one zombie at one point. Not in this match, but like another one. Alright, I've basically just got you. Well, we've got 2 more by the look of it. The only problem, like I said, is it's gonna draw them out of whatever house they may have been in. That is my only concern with this. because they may have had like keys to a car or something that I might have wanted or needed. But that gets rid of a whole heap of the fuckers. Let's go around the front. Driving over this is not going to be good for my car. Alright. We've still got like a quarter of a tank of fuel. Now what I do want to do is just get right up to the building. Be like, wake the fuck up, zombies. No, get back in. I don't want to be outside of my car doing that. Front door, and let's go over to the side door. There's a couple of zombies coming down. I don't know if I can get to the side door, but there is a side door here. Even if I cause them to like break out of doors, I don't really care. I just want them to, if they're inside there, to get out. And I'm not really thrilled with like potentially drawing them to it, but we break any doors here? Not that I can see. They didn't break any of those ones, which is fine. I'll go back around. That should be all I have to do to get rid of them, and then I can take my other car home. There looks like there's like one inside there, I saw. I don't really care that I'm getting you guys on the front. There we go. I just need you two to die, so you're not here. This is super, super slow. Lol. I didn't know that I could push them over the fence like that. Yeah, there's still more inside. Either that or they've broken in. That one looks like they've broken in there. That's fine. If they break out... Alright. Nearly finished being obnoxious, people. Don't worry. I'll get this car back around the front and we'll just see if there's any zombies. Because we've got this one guy that's in this room, which I don't know where in the room he is. But if I can bring him back over to this wall, he might come out one of the windows that he went in with. Not that I can really like see that, but they do tend to go to where the horn is. I'll go around the trees actually. Go around. Hopefully he'll come back through it. So there might be a zombie in there. It's a tree. I don't know if he's going to come back out there, but nobody's breaking that front window. Looks like. Let's have a look around the front. Did I get basically everybody? Because I definitely took that cluster away. Yeah, that works for me. Alright. So I basically got rid of the cluster, which is what we wanted. It's also... I missed another fucking TV series thing. That's fine. We'll park this up and over here. This is a car that works. And I'll put their key in their passenger seat. So we've got a couple of cars around here that work. I should be able to go through the school, but I want to take these back with me. I want to take that back with me too, but I don't have a... I don't think I can drive it. I don't think I've got a key for it. Can I... Not picking up the ones that are in the thing. Put those back in the freaking trunk. I think she was trying to pick up the wrong thing. Can that fit? No. What about these? They fit? A little bit. Okay, so I've still got a fuel can here. It's not ideal. I can get in my car. I'll take this back up home and I'll dump out the shit. I'll just see if there's any seats that don't currently have fuel sitting on it or in it. And there's like this mess, which, I mean, I could just take most of this stuff out. Pop one of these. Oh no, it won't fit for once. What about the empty one? Empty one fits. That'll do it. Alright, hold on. There's junk receipt. I didn't want to take the makeup home, because that just seems useless. So, if you give me the extra fuel can, we will go back up. So I've got a red vehicle that I can mow down the zombies with if I need to. I've got this black vehicle that's not really the greatest, but it can get us places. So I need to find a car that's got like a better hauling ability, but for the moment this works. I'll take this up back home, try to catch the next show, and then I think I'll come back down, try to get some books out of the school. I'll probably only loot the library. And I'll leave like most of the classrooms and stuff as is. I know I'd like to go through the whole school while it's still got power and shit. But I also want to move these couple of cars that are up here out of the way as well. So this is going to be a thing. You're not coming up, Phoenix. No. Phoenix is very politely asking to get up. I move this one. I'm curious if I can fix that enough to be useful for a siren car. I know this car doesn't have enough strength to really get this moving, but we'll try. If I can get them the fuck out of my way, that would be great. But that one's got like the slightest bit of like energy left in it. And I don't know if it's drivable. What? I know it's got power. I think its engine's fucked. Alright. Let's get this off-road if we can. And this is going to take us a few goes because it's off-road. And I think I'm dragging it over zombies as well. I don't think it's super stuck on that ambulance, but it might be. It's so much easier if I was dragging it like across bitumen or something. I think it's got like more than one zombie underneath it. Alright, we're getting it moving though, so I might make the TV. If I can move one car out of the way and then I can come back and do this, like move the ambulance later, that's fine with me too. Yeah, we got it about halfway there. I gotta get it like all the way off the road though, because if I'm passaging up through here, I know what I'm like. I should also check this place for boxes. What's up, Phoenix? You cracking on about how I drive the car through places? Phoenix is my cat, for people that don't know. And I've got the room kind of like chilled. So he's having a bit of a word about it. Almost got this out of the way and then we can zip home. Okay. Tiny bit more. That'll do it. Alright. Let's get this detached and let's get our ass home. I gotta plant her ass in front of the TV. Okie dokie. I don't want that to be doing the speed limiting thing. Honestly, we don't need that. I keep forgetting that if you hold it down... Oh my god, this fucking car is gonna... I'll be honest, I could probably run home faster. You know what? I might actually do that. I'm gonna run to this place. Hope it has a TV and less zombies, because I don't want to miss another fucking TV show. If I can. If it's full of zombies and alarm, I'm gonna be pissed. Honey, I was gonna say, just get your bat out, love. Close the window. And like I said, get your fucking bat out. Okay. Not seeing any zombies moving around yet. This is very dark though. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, it's the lighter. Okay. Well, it looks like it's kind of safe enough. Turn it on. Get it onto Life of Living. Put it in. There we go. Okay. Turn off your little lighter. Also, they added new sounds for that shit too. So now when you like try to work on a car and shit, it breaks and it makes a noise. Alright, you're gonna plonk your ass down. We're not missing another fucking TV show thing if it's on. I don't know if it's on at this time or like another hour or whatever, but she can eat some stuff. I'm guessing it's not at this time since it's not already playing. I'll have my drink while I'm waiting. Going on foot despite having a car is how I feel every time I gotta wait 5 minutes for the next tram to take me 2 stops over. Well, usually like the cars are fast enough. If I had the taxi, it'd be fast enough. But it's not. At the moment, the TV's not doing the thing. And mate, you stay there. We don't need to cross paths, mate. Yeah, if it's not playing yet, I have just as much time to try to get her home It's just because, like, it's not for, like, off-road shit. She needs stuff, though. I need to, like, get her home. She's not stuck on anything. It's just slightly muddy water. That's all it is. Even if I could drive her onto that, I could drive around that faster than going sideways, you know? Which I might actually try to do. Because if I could get her onto this... Oh my goodness. I don't know if... Don't you stall on me. I'd love to be able to put like some kind of like NOS ability going. Oh my god, just the car squiggles does it. Wow. Oh, this is what it's reduced to. We're gonna squiggle our ass out of here. You can do it, little car. Alright, nearly there. I can't believe how shit this car is off-road. I've got to have a look at this car when we get home because it is some piece of work. Like, I'm impressed that it could haul that off the side of the road. It's still got to move the ambulance, but I kind of don't want to use this one for it. I don't currently have another car yet. It is silly. It's kind of ridiculous how, like, bad it is at this point. Let's stop you there. Let's rush your ass inside because possible TV. As long as there's no zombies around here. Okay, we're in the house. As far as I understand, the TV is on. I'm going to turn it up just a tiny bit. So it's on. If it detects stuff, it will go off. Let's see if I can put some shit away. I don't know what I've got on me. I've got the mechanics book. I'd like to sit down and read that when it goes off. I actually wanted that in the crate. That's okay, I guess. I also have like medical shit. As long as I can hear it start, it's fine. I'll keep like that needle and thread. I know this is like other stuff, but I'll keep it where it is. I'll put this in there. Put all the adhesives and crap in here. So I've still got the book. I've still got the bags. I've got lug wrenches, which I haven't quite got like a spot for that yet. I guess I could go put it in the other cupboard, maybe. Put that in there. Let's unpack you. Oh, I can't unpack stuff. Don't you, whatever I click there, stop that. So we've got a shit ton of fuel, which I think I'm just going to drop all that because that's going to make her life much better. I have a bunch of materials, which I could definitely put in here. That can jump in there. Now the hoses and shit, I should probably leave at the thing. Keep an eye on that TV. I got to get her water. I don't know when we're going to lose water. I hope it's not for a while, you know. But fuck knows. I don't know if that was my pencil. I think I got a red pen. So yeah, I wanted to put red pen up in here. Here, close all that shit. And no, wait, I wanted to keep the red pen. There we go. I must have clicked something else there. Or whatever. So I've got clothing, which I actually wanted to use. I forgot to do this originally, but I was supposed to use these cupboards, or long socks, to put clothes in. So that's what I'm going to do this time. The lug wrench and shit can go in over here. I might even wash her, maybe. Oh, I've got like other crap in here too. That's right, this is where I dunked all my shit. Alright, well, let's chuck the plastic bags in here. I do want to read that. I don't know why she didn't put that in the other thing, but that's fine. One of these has got clothes in it. It's fine for the moment. And she's got like a receipt and stuff. I still wanted to go outside, but I don't have quite a good grasp on when like shit plays and stuff. She should be mostly fine. She does need a rest. So like I do want her to sleep here tonight if I could. I'll get the rest of those fuel things out of the car. I don't know, but I think I left one back in town, maybe. So, if I can just grab all these out of the car. I know that each seat's supposed to give you, like, additional space and stuff, but this car is incredibly slow. And it doesn't have, like, a lot of, like, bum space, realistically. Bring all of this inside, whatever I can carry. And then I guess we'll have to access the boot as well. I can't pick up that. Can I grab it physically? Can I equip secondary? No. Okay. I have an extra spare empty one. All right. Well, wherever it was, let's move it up into the passenger seat so I find it a bit easier. And I don't think I'll be able to carry anything else. But I'll check. I'll see if I can bring shit in from the boot. I want to basically take everything and put it into that. Whatever I can carry. So I'm kind of hoping that, like, this area is kind of, like, free of zombies. As per, like, the last couple of times we've had bases here and shit. But, yeah, it should be, like, a reasonably good place. I'd love to have gotten, like, an upstairs above, like, where the water is. So I could have, like, stored shit. Oh, hello, TV's on. Let's drop all that. And let's sit your ass down. And sit on that. Read your magazine. And start cracking on that mechanics book. There we go. We got one of these. I am still trying to get as many of the TV shows as I can. I should realistically set it for, like, I don't know, midnight. Where's her watch? Set an alarm for, I don't want it to be 1 a.m. I want it to be, like, just before midnight, realistically. Yeah, put an alarm on. So hopefully she wakes up. I hate having the alarms on, but I need her to be catching some of these shows. But I don't need her to keep reading that right now. I will move some of this shit around too, so that she can move easily again. I'll drop that. Drop more fuel. Okay. We've still got some, like, materials and crap. I gotta move this stuff out of my inventory to somewhere I can sort with it. If it will let me. I shouldn't be that incapacitated for carrying stuff. It could be because she's really tired. I could make her have a sleep for the moment and try to wake her up later. We'll try to do that. I gotta get her some pillows. I gotta find some pillows around this place. But it should wake her up at midnight, hopefully. Okay. I didn't know that you could just click on it to shut it up. That's interesting to me. Okie dokie. Now, while we're waiting, let's have a look at what I've got that can potentially transfer into these things. Yeah, I found some interesting buttons the other day. It's great. That's one superpower I want for this game. It's the ability to phase my legs through the coffee table. Spill so many coffees will be saved. Lol. It's pretty funny. I could just sit down. Yeah, I'll move her table soon. If I can. I also want to set an alarm for, like, the next time as well. The thing is, I don't know if it's 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. Can you guys let me know if it's, like, 3 and 6 or if it's just 6? Because I do want her to get these while we've got a chance to get them. If I can. Alright, let's stop you doing that. So we've still got a bit of material stuff I can put away. Got some household crap. And, well, we could put the pens and shit in here. You put that away there. The map could go in there. This tote bag I don't really super want, but I do want the plastic bags out of it just for, like, storage stuff. Yeah. I mean 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. As far as I understand, the TV shows at certain times. And I thought it was, like, midday, midnight. I thought it was 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And I thought there might be ones on at, like, 3, but I don't know. So I was just kind of asking if anybody knew for sure if certain TV shows and stuff, like, so I can set an alarm for her to wake up and stuff again. I also want to put that knife in there if I can. I don't have a place for these bags and shit yet, so I guess we're going to go put this up here. I might burn that later, maybe, see how we feel. Can you put it on the thing? No? Okay, well, I don't give a shit. It can go on the ground. The plastic bags, can place them up there. Okay, I'm not allowed to put things on my table. Put it on